Are you attending your parents' doctor's visits with them? I hope that you are. That support can really be invaluable. Hi, my name is Raina Nisis with the Season of Caring. You know, as our parents age, oftentimes they find they have critical or chronic illnesses, and those chronic illnesses really do make a big difference. With a chronic illness usually comes a specialist, and having multiple specialists can be really challenging, not only to make it to all the visits, but to communicate everything that you need to communicate with each of the individual doctors. You know, making sure that each doctor is aware of what you're doing and what other doctors are doing for you can really make a difference. And that is where a great primary care physician can make a big difference. You know, we found that as we were trying to negotiate the doctors with my dad, that we really weren't feeling like we were heard. We had concerns and we would go to the primary care physician and he just didn't seem to be listening. I kept looking and finally found her. The most wonderful primary care physician ever. Not only did she listen to us, but she actually made phone calls and talked to the other specialists about their treatments and her concerns. We got Dad down from 15 different prescription medications down to just 4 with improved cognitive ability and overall health. It was amazing what a primary care physician could do who really listened to us. So I want to encourage you, if your parents don't feel heard and you are a part of their care as well and you don't feel like you're being listened to either, keep looking. You haven't found the right doctor yet. I'm telling you, they're out there. They'll listen. It'll make a difference. Another key thing that we did was my sister had this great big notebook and it was full of pages. Every page was a visit to a doctor. And each time she took Dad to the doctor, she recorded who she saw, what day, what time, what Dad's blood pressure was, and his weight. Any concerns going to that doctor? So if we knew he was going to the cardiologist and he'd been feeling lightheaded or not quite himself lately, then we would write any of those notes down. And then as we listened to the cardiologist, we'd record anything that they had to say, any orders as far as prescription changes or new prescriptions, as well as tests that needed to be performed or anything we needed to follow up with. This one place to record all that important information. Oh, I just can't tell you the number of times we were able to flip through that book and go back to a visit a year ago or a visit with a urologist when we were at the cardiologist. It was really helpful to have all that information at our fingertips. So if you don't have a notebook for your parents, I really encourage you to get one started and just tell them, I want to go with you. Let me do the driving. Let me help you with your paperwork. Let me take notes for you. And then only chime in if you have questions that they haven't asked yet, so that their parents can stay in charge, but you can support them through the season of aging, which is definitely a season of needing more care and support. Take heart in your season of caring. Thanks.